stage is set, angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move, we're reaching our goal. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the brink, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. Our show's about to start. Let's make it clear. With angels by my side, we're ready to ignite.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what if any you may be. And we have a full house today. We have the always lovely Jamie. We have the even more lovely Mo.
Hello.
And I don't know what you did to your camera, but it kind of looks like nightclubs I went into in the mid-90s when we could still smoke on the dance floor.
Well, it's a work in progress. We realized I needed to put the backdrop up before I put the cabinet in, you know.
Oh, it's more. It looks. It looks like when your mom and your dad was on the front seat and smoked. I don't know.
That's what I was going for.
Do you use, in Denmark? It's called Prince 100 if it's the longer cigarettes.
Oh,
Moms always used to smoke
The
long
Virginia
ones back
Sluns?
then.
Virginia
No,
Sluns.
they were
Virginia.
they were just like a centimeter longer. That's
The
about
100s.
6 inches. Yeah, so it just looks a little
I
cloudy in
don't
your room.
know. It
Maybe the
like-
kids are burning down the house. Do you smell fire?
probably. No, I don't. But that's never the sign that we go with.
And talking about fire, El Caliente. Hey, little D.
Hey, Ethan.
And last but not least, the fish expert herself.
Pishka.
Ralphie.
Pishka.
Yay.
I found out today that it's the same word in Polish. So now you can say that in 2 different languages.
We're multicultural.
Exactly. What is this channel if not educational?
Mhm.
Is it a mini horse today?
Yeah, I have a mini here today. For now.
He want to be on screen.
Look at him. He is so precious.
Aw. We were
What's
going
the
to
name?
have other things, but we'll just watch the pony now.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 hours of pony tickling.
Pony tickling. It's all I'm good for. Pony
I'm in.
And tonight at 11, it'll be a different show, more donkey related, in Spanish.
I have a donkey here too.
And Zach, with the most important question, will this be a show about cycles? No. This show today...
No, childbirth, Zach.
Yes. The lovely Caitlin had her farewell show last night on The Expert because she's getting a little big. She's been hitting the buffet claiming pregnancy. The get out card all women use. So no, she is. Oh my God, she's carrying a watermelon and a half. So, but she's a small one too. Talking about The Expert show, next Saturday, Friday, will be with Tom Gillis. So you better get ready for that one. That's one of those shows you have to slowly ease into. It's going to be crazy and a half. She makes it look good. Yeah, she was really beaming yesterday, but she looked like she was ready to not have a. Her baby's tummy was in the 90th percentile. So, and for those of you who might have seen the Experts live show, Caitlin is roughly the size of a Cabbage Patch doll, give or take. Am I wrong, Danielle? She's a tiny thing.
She is tiny. She's
The
a little
only
thing.
person who had to look up to her was her daughter and Dave from MLS.
Dave, yeah.
He's the one who's using the camera angle. Hey, I'm not that
swears-
small.
He swears he's like 5'6" or 5'7", I think he said. There's no way.
Well,
Okay. Now, we have all been lying about our weight to the driver or to the BMV. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a lie that we both agree on. I mean, let's be honest. The cop looking at mine is going to be like natural hair color. That's a no. Weight.
well, we can't do that. We don't. We have to. Well, we don't have weight or height on our driver's license, and my passport haven't been updated since the first passport I got after. No, that was before I turned 18, and I'm 183 centimeters in that one. I have never been above 180 centimeters, not even with shoes on. So, but it doesn't matter. I'm as tall as Valhalla and 3 times as fat as him.
Oh my god.
Josie says, don't forget crafting and chat night in Discord today at 4 p.m. Then it's not night. Well, it's Jamie time, so yes, that's night.
I was about to
Bedtime.
say, if you get up at 4 a.m., that's 12 hours right there.
But it'll be with Danny T and Josie. Maybe Jamie will join. She will paint her fingernails. She said that
You
the last
can-
time I talked about it.
Well, you asked what I do, and I said that's really all I do.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I am like Abe Lincoln, a vampire hunter, and never lies. Question: did Dave have to look up to Caitlin's daughter? No, she was like 3 years old. They were eye to eye.
Oh.
Oh,
That's why they built the treehouse to feel taller. Seeing Nick in
He
it
wants the
yesterday
Lord
kind of
above
changed
everybody. Yeah.
when Nick was in the treehouse yesterday, it kind of changed the proportions of the treehouse. But Nick is Mo. You met him. He's giant.
yes.
and he's
Yes,
not.
he is.
He's not fat. He's massive.
Oh,
is
yeah,
big.
no. Yes.
It's so. When I met him the first time, because you think, well, we've seen him on trial, and he's a fluffster like me, and then he comes walking at you, and he is.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing him running off a longboat.
This is why I took him to
Just-
Delphi, because I was like, I'm gonna need backup because I run my mouth.
Yep.
Did you have fun?
I did. I will say that it was a lot of emotion. There were a lot of emotions that I didn't think I would have. And it's funny when both of well, not funny, but it was interesting when both people who describe themselves as deeply unserious, we both kind of had that same feeling. So I would recommend, if you're close to Delphi, going there, paying your respects. It it was nice to honor them, because I think sometimes we get so bogged into the cases because that's something we can control, and we don't want to look at, the kind of terrible thing at the base of it. But it was nice to give that the respect it deserved. And I only kind of got us super lost.
That's why you have phones, so you can always find your way home. You
Yeah,
can use them for that.
as the reincarnated leader of the Donner Party, no one should ever listen to me.
You will get dysentery and lost.
Pretty
I'm the same way.
much.
I don't know where I'm going.
But Rob's ribs are delicious, so you know.
Just the right barbecue sauce, and you can eat that baby rack ribs. Yeah. But Jamie might fight you because Iris told us she couldn't even find her own house going down her own street. So
It was dark.
Okay, I haven't been there yet. So
It was-
horrible direction.
It was dark out, and I was going the opposite way that I normally come. And we were chatting, so there's a lot of factors.
okay,
Mhm.
it was entrapment. It was
Yeah. And the minute I caught it right away, but I had to go all the way down to turn around. I was like, oh, there's my driveway. Oh, all right. Well,
Zach says, Baker, what's your due date? That'll be in February. Has Wallstrom committed to child support payment? Why should he? It's Valhalla's baby. What are his visiting rights? I'm gonna move in with Valhalla and kick the Valkyrie out. Probably not. She'll fillet a big old Dane. Hey Sheba. Oh, Ralphie's horse is determined to be the star of the show. Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
Centimeters. That's 2 bananas tall. No, this is roughly 2 slices of kiwi. I need to do it in American numbers. Hey, unbronzed. All are welcome to come hang out, even if you don't craft. Yeah, you can join the chat. Jamie, makeup is on point. Jamie will soon be starting her new show on the channel called Beauty on a Budget, where she will tell you all about looking amazing on a budget. She committed to it right before the show, and she will never do it.
It's very minimal. I'm a minimalist. So
That was George Washington that never lied, and it was a lie that he said that. No, George Washington didn't like trees. He cut down a tree. It was a cherry tree, I think. His dad's favorite cherry tree. I'm smart.
well, you are smart.
You know, as a mom rings true. Like, this is your favorite thing that you want to keep safe? Okay, we'll just destroy it for you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Ah, you didn't like that. Well, I really liked it. There was an heirloom. Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Aaron Olivier, just because. Well, thank you. Just because.
Are you gonna say it?
No, I thought you could read it.
Well, I like it when you yell it at me.
Well, I never yell at you because I'll get into trouble. Jamie, it's Saturday. I haven't even yelled at you yet. This week, I don't think or maybe I did or forgot, but I hope you have a great weekend, or else, even though you never laugh at me anymore.
Oh, Zach.
Can you cue the cricket?
I wish I had some for you. I don't.
Hippie Chick is 30 minutes away from Delphi. Hey, Debbie Blair. Hey, TLA. Good Stabuday to you. She couldn't. It was scary. Good morning, all. Yeah, and then she tried to kill Irish with her garage door.
I forgot it doesn't have a sensor, so it just goes right down.
Oh, no.
And she was standing in the way.
Remember that time you had
I'm used to
two
just walking in the door and hitting the button, and I forgot there's somebody still here. I was like, oh, sorry.
You're like,
A license plate said Sexy Texy for the Texas people. I think it says Sexy Texy. That's what she meant.
Oh, that's cute.
I'd never really gotten into those novelty plates. It never really works. A baker, and then it's an 8, so it's a 8-acre. That doesn't sound the same. Jamie only laughs at Baker anymore. I think she forgot she was even on my show back in the day.
Oh.
David,
retired.
he doesn't stream anymore.
No, he does his Lego streams. How many times have you been invited on a Lego stream, Jamie?
Never.
Oh, that's just. Hey, Watcher. Talking about that.
Me and Dave had a good time together. I'll never forget it, Dave.
Ooh,
We had some fun times.
that is pretty nice.
That is cute.
Yeah, I can't recommend building Technic sets when you are streaming at the same time. It's really fiddly. So,
Oh,
but it's a cool one when it's done. I have to build on my own because I'm never invited on Lego streams either.
You just build them on your own and imagine.
I
Dave will
just
invite you one day.
island of Lego streams.
I put Valhalla and Dave stream on, and then I sit there and Wendy reads the question and says, from Zach, hey Dave, do you think you're taller than those 2x2 squares? And I sit there and laugh and say, no, he's not. I met him in real life. And no one laughs at my joke. But sadly, that's how I do it now. I'm not invited. So I just sit there and ad-lib along with the streams. It does look like a car. Yes, it looks like a Camaro. It sounds like my first date. Danielle, I love the song "Pick Up Her Bones."
Yeah, we're talking about the Misfits. My shirt's the Misfits. You can't. I got overalls on, so you can't hardly see it. But that's what she's talking about. So
It's too early. It's still dark here. Well, that's the beauty. Then when you're done, the light will come out, and you'll be ready for the day.
Yeah, but
Baker would build a Lego and ask himself existential questions, perhaps. I don't need Lego for that. I ask myself those kind of questions all the time. Why, why am I doing this?
Doesn't everyone have those thoughts at 3 a.m.?
Yeah. I woke up at 2:30 this morning and thought, normally I'll go on the expert at 5 in the morning. I'm just going to text him and see if it's okay. I stay up for another half hour and just go on now, because talk about backs under my eyes. You could hide one of those mini horses in my backs under the eyes. So.
Aw.
I can't start my Lego streams because Saturday mornings I'm hanging with the angels. And for the person who said earlier I'm only hanging with women, Peter A was on last week.
yeah, he was.
And applications are still welcome on the Discord.
You could always just force us into your Lego stream. Turn it into.
I mean, I have Lego sets, but I'm supposed to be cleaning my room to make display areas.
Yeah, look at Mo. She's already excited.
Yeah. But then, Jamie, you would have to sit and pull up the chat.
Oh, God.
Jamie, go out, get you a little cheap Lego set. She's like, I got a minifigure right here. I cannot do anything.
that would be me. It'd take me forever to build some of the stuff you guys do it like on there. I couldn't do it.
This took me 3 days to build. I thought, well, it's not. It's ages 8 and up. It's really easy. I didn't know that Technic sets were amazingly complicated. It's not like it's just one brick
Oh
under
my
here.
gosh, the bottom
Oh,
of it
no.
would take me like a year.
It's
yeah.
you have
If I could
to
ever figure it out.
combine 6 blocks and then put that on some other block and combine 7 other blocks on the others. I'm gonna stick with the icons. They are way easier to build. Love it. I could always do chat for you.
There you go.
You could do that for Beauty on a Budget, the new show Jamie will be having.
You are so.
Danielle will be the first guest. They will discuss knockoffs at the dollar store.
Ooh.
I tell
I
you.
haven't.
Please
There
excuse
is.
technical difficulties while mom and dad are fighting behind scenes. All you hear is things being thrown and little music. Do 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 do.
And I'll come back on screen with a black eye and people saying, "What happened?" Well, fell down the stairs into a door called Jamie.
A door called
God.
Jamie.
Hey, Katie.
He's giving me a bad reputation, I swear.
We know you would never push him into the door. You just close the garage door on him.
I don't leave marks. What are you
This is
talking
true.
about? Yeah, exactly.
Just shut the garage door.
Better get out of the way. Or, oops.
Sarah D, it is either on MLS's channel or on Valhalla's. Maybe if I'm lucky, one of the mods can find the links to either of those 2 channels. They have them infrequently because Dave is a retired YouTuber and Valhalla is at Quantico right now because every year they have, when you work for the CIA, you have to get your proficiency tests. So he's not streaming because he's working on the farm.
Valhalla as a G-man. I could see it. Full zoot suit. I'm there.
I'm just saying that why was he in Arizona last night? They're trying to go for a twofer. Mo, did anyone try to talk to you guys while you were recording in Delphi?
So that was funny. We actually were walking back from the bridge and we ran into a police officer on a tactical golf cart. So it just had little lights on it. And I was thinking, I was like, damn it. Well, Nicholas, tell him you're Swedish. I have no excuses. But this officer actually went down to help some older women who maybe got stuck on the trail. And they were accosting this man like, he didn't do this. Dr. Phil said. And he's like, the Dr. Phil was wrong. And I was like, oh no, send this officer back up. He done disrespected Dr. Phil in front of some postmenopausal women. He is going to be in trouble. And so
Yeah.
Nick is more of the going out to talk to people. I was just proud of myself for being out of my house. So I might go up there another time, but I'm working on those skills. I'm not the Nick is great because he'll just go up and talk like, hi, I'm Swedish. And it's just, you can't help but like him because he's like, yeah, I am from Sweden. We just come here and well, I understand the cultural background now that you aren't the same country. Who knew? I'm learning geography in my old age, but it's definitely one of those skills I need to get into because he is just awesome at just talking to people. And I'm like, how does one human like that?
But we do have a little. We do have the. I'm so sorry, but I am tourist, so I don't really know where is the house that is supposed to be the house where all the stuff happened. And people are thinking, oh, he came off the short bus. Let's help him.
Oh,
But it's
Well,
we can turn it up and down when we need to get out of trouble. Hello, Herr Police Officer, was Problem? You were speeding. I'm sorry. How you say? You were going 55 kilometers. Okay, 55 kilometers. Okay, no miles per hour. I know. I don't know, Mr. Miles Hour. Who he? Sometimes it works. It's almost like having boobies.
Oh, I do that at Best Buy all the time. If I have to go there, I'm just like, I don't know what I'm looking for. You seem really smart at this stuff. What is it that I need to do? It works. I get out
Yeah.
of Best Buy.
It was nice watching it, funny and a little bit scary.
It was definitely a lot more emotional than I thought I was going to be, which was odd because, again, Nick and I both commend ourselves on not having matured past 13. So it was weird.
But it is weird when you get to places where something happened, because is it because you know about it, or is there this undefined thing around certain places? When I was might even have been preteen, we had a 16-year-old girl who fell really fast into very heavy drug addiction, who ended up ODing in. We had a street where it was where all the bad people lived, not that far from my house actually, but on that street, it was before they renovated a lot of the houses, so a lot of people lived in like back alley houses with no water and stuff like that. And whenever you drove by that corner where you knew behind that wall is where they found her in a house, that was just so weird, because it was all over the news. Her mom wrote a book about it and stuff like that. So it's just, I don't know if it's because there is a feeling, or you know that there should be a feeling about places like that. It's just creepy somewhere where you're feeling, I don't feel safe here.
Yeah, bad vibes.
But maybe that's just me.
Nope.
No, there was definitely a feeling, not so much in the town, but definitely maybe in the bridge, and maybe just for me. But it was that juxtaposition of being in nature that I always feel really comfortable in, and then realizing I am passively looking through the shrubbery and the foliage because this place seems like Pet Cemetery weird. I'm like, I'm gonna need 18 people with sage. I'm gonna need Doink the Clown with his biggest amount of sage, and I'm going to have him just smoke this joint out. 'Cause
It's weird when
we
multiple
finally
people.
found a purpose for Dink.
I can't watch him anymore on Twitch because he blocked me so long ago. But some people are nice enough that they clip his stupidity. And when the ruling came out yesterday that no one was surprised by, Bev didn't overturn the charges, but everyone was, oh, now all the pingos are really mad. Why? Everyone knew it was going to happen. But he was there. Oh, I was at this place buying my weed when it dropped, so I was the first one at the courthouse getting. Why did you have to put in there that you were getting your weed? Why did I say I was downtown when
Yeah.
it dropped? So I was at. It's
Baker, he's
Yeah, just
like
throw
me.
that
If he
one in
doesn't
there.
say it out loud, he doesn't remember. So he's like, he's like, have you ever seen Multiplicity 4? So he's like, I have a wallet, and I have my weed, and I have the courthouse. And those are the 3 things he can remember. And only if he does it, in those steps.
yeah, and if he switches the hand with the wallet and the weed, he will end up in a lake somewhere.
Probably.
Where were I going? Oh, the courthouse. The courthouse. But it looked like he had taken a shower, so he did his yearly shower. It's just that's nice.
It is
I
a
like
beautiful
it.
thing. Yes, best movie ever.
It's he's a stranger. But little D, what's going on with you? Been a while.
Oh, not a lot. I've been decluttering my house. I didn't realize how much stuff I had, but I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff and organizing, and I redid my bathroom. So I feel like a new woman. I'm telling you, it does wonders when you can do stuff like that. And I dread it. I dreaded it. I was like, I opened one of my closets and I saw stuff just piled up, and I was like, oh my God, where do I start? But I did a little bit at a time, and I feel like free. I can't explain it, but it's wonderful. So I've been consumed with housework, and I still have a lot more to do, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's good
throwing
to,
away stuff. I'm getting rid of stuff I haven't used. I don't even look twice. I just get rid of it. So
I did that when we moved into when my dad passed away and I moved in here. I just said,
yeah.
"Oh, we better keep this." And then I thought, have my dad looked at this in 10 years? Probably not. Will I look at this in 10 years? Probably not. Chuck it out before the family comes here.
Yeah, I
Sheba,
had to do that
when
with
I
my
say
mom stuff too.
when I say hi from Sheba in Tampa, Florida, I don't get a return hi. When I say hi from Sheba, I get a return hi. Is it the Florida? It's always the Florida. That's why I don't say hello to Danielle until we are half an hour into the show. I am afraid she's gonna Florida the show.
Florida the show.
Florida. What's going on in Florida right now? How's the weather?
Oh, it's brutally hot.
Yeah.
Brutally hot. It's just too hot. Just you can't. I don't know. It's thank God there's AC at my job and in my house. Like I am forever grateful for AC. Like I wake up every day. Thank God for this AC. My power went out. My power went out yesterday, and within it was out for a couple hours too. Just went out, and it just started to get so hot. Like I couldn't even move in the house. I was like, this is ridiculous. It gets that hot that quick, without the AC on. So yeah, it's hot and humid, very humid. You think it was bad in Tennessee, Baker? Like Florida, you can't catch your breath here. It's like a blow dryer, like in your face constantly. It's awful.
If
And
you
the
straighten
bugs
your
are
hair, it's curly on step number 3 out the door.
yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Fundian really wants to go back to Florida.
I can't wait for cooler weather too. Oh,
I know.
excited
I
to
want
go
to break
home.
out my sweaters.
I'd rather be cold than hot.
Yep.
Oh, which is why, okay, so I found a cooling blanket. Now, for those of us women, and Baker, I know this is going to turn in, at least it's not cycles, okay? Or childbirth or lactating, so.
Hey, Wendy. I'm just gonna, yeah.
But Amazon sells a cooling blanket. I would marry
saw
this
that.
blanket.
Did you get it though? Like actually
Oh, yeah.
try it out?
It's like silky cool, and you don't wake up like you've been confessing to Father George, Father Saint What a Waste in 7th grade about, noticing Sully on Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. I'm sure everyone had these things, these experiences.
Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
It was a magical show.
Why did all men have long hair with curls back then? Fabio and that guy.
Fabio.
Fabio
he
and
was
that guy.
He was a model, Jamie.
But he was always, yeah, I know who he is.
He had
My
long
aunt
hair.
had a cardboard cutout of this man in her house, okay? I know who he is.
But it was just.
But he had straight long hair.
No, he didn't. I've seen
Yes,
him
he
with
did.
maybe I've seen him on the front of all most books.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
no,
was it
mine
there?
are much smuttier. I don't stick to Fabio does the romance ones where they're all historical and they didn't have deodorant. And Mo doesn't go for those, so he's an out.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Tia, for being a member for 7 months.
Tia.
But I just remember him with a big coup of hair.
It was long and straight and sleek. It was very pretty.
Was it what? He was the guy who ate a bird.
No, that's all.
Oh, a bird smacked him on a roller coaster.
Oh.
Isn't that what happened? Broke his nose.
Oh, that's right.
Was
That's
that,
right.
That was him, right? That was
I
him,
think
right?
it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a moneymaker. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. It's funny how some of those gorgeous men loses their looks. Fabio was by Seagull.
Yeah.
You can always put more clothes on. You can only take so much off before getting to that gel AC.
Yeah.
True that. We all been there. Snow sucks and no one can drive in it. Don't stay in Canton, Massachusetts then, because it's really easy to drive in snow.
I'm good with it.
The only
Right.
bad thing about snow is you have to shovel it. But that's why you have salt, so you can just chuck it at the snow.
Or I was gonna say, or you don't. You don't really have to. I just throw salt on it and hope for the best.
Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. Never watched the show, so I don't know. As Baker so graciously just ignores Mo. I didn't ignore Mo. I was actually following up on her.
To be fair, it probably should be I should be ignored most of the time.
She was getting into some sexual fantasies she had about a male movie star back in the 90s.
She was talking about Dr. Quinn. And all I could think of is my grandma used to love that show.
Oh, I
That
love
was like the
show.
single mom show of the decade. That was your mom had a glass of wine and she was like, "It is my Saturday, and if y'all mess this up, I will play Celine Dion for the rest of the weekend and be in a pissy mood." So we were all like, "No, Mom, we love Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman too."
Did any of you see that show with called Seaver's? What's the name? Where he was it's an 80s show. So I saw it on reruns because I'm 25 years old. Where he played the stuntman. He had such a beautiful assistant. Talking about she had the 80s hair. I have to look it up now. Talk amongst yourself while I ignore everything.
Well, what is this like? Describe the show. You didn't really.
He was a
he
was a stuntman. He had a beautiful assistant. He drove in a truck. The Fall Guy, exactly, Greedy Bloke. When I said fluffy hair, Greedy Bloke were, oh my, I remember that.
That new Fall Guy movie is awful. I thought a lot of people liked it.
Yeah, but the old show was good.
That's what I hear.
Well, it was good by 80s standards. Oh, and it has that British chick that's in every movie.
Sometimes the remakes are just awful.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think it was. Some people just don't need to do remakes.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really
you didn't like
you
it either,
guys.
Fall Guy?
Why has Hollywood not remade Captain Planet?
Captain Planet.
It has every single message about environmentalism. I don't care about it, so ruin it no matter what. And I mean, you worship Gaia. There's like weird, diverse kids with rings and spirit powers, and a guy with a mullet. It is being remade. It's like I'm Mostradamus. It's terrible.
I love
not speak evil into the. Yeah, but I don't care about it. So if they ruin it, I don't mind.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's
I'd like to see what the new one looks like, but yeah.
Well, and it already has all the talking points they want, so they don't have to add any extra crazy, current political thing because it's already tailor-made. I'm just saying, from a cost-benefit analysis, you wouldn't have to change much.
But I remember this show. This was a cool show. And look how manly man he is. And she has the fluffy hair. Imagine her being in Florida.
Oh Lord.
Her hair wouldn't stand a chance.
80s hair would though. They put so much hairspray in it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
true.
But
And this fella here, did he become something? I know that Lee Majors was the Bionic Man or $16,000 man or whatever it was, but this guy, he looks like someone, but I don't think he is that guy. It's
He
one of
looks
those
a bit
faces
like
that
Viggo Morrison, but I know it's not Viggo Morrison.
Mortensen.
Morton's.
He's half Danish.
Oh, I apologize. I'll send $1 to my favorite Danish charity.
Danish charity. Oh my god. Ralphie. Aw.
aw.
Oh,
That's
Yep.
why we have Ralphie on the show. The donkeys always say, "Nope, I'll outstage anyone."
Yep.
That's nope, it's my show.
I think I might have to go in though, because there's a breeze picking up, and I know that my microphone picks it up.
It's not done. It's only when the horse was blowing into it.
Oh yeah, that happens too.
Aw.
Well, if you start hearing it, let me know, and I'll leave.
The 80s ruined the ozone layer. No, we plugged it up. It was the years before that. I remember when the ozone layer was gone.
Because of all the hairspray.
Speaking of Florida, whiskey has a grinder profile.
ooh.
Grinder.
I think it's for handymen so they can advertise and say, "Do you not need
No.
your pipes fixed?"
Oh, that's a good idea.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't you lie to her.
What? Baker.
It's
So it's bad?
it's not Angie's List, if that's what you think. It's swipe right for men who like men.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if you
What?
still swipe right or left.
I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. God.
Ralphie was about to download it to get someone to come fix her plumbing. So
Yeah, I was
She's like, I got a shower out here that has been stopped
Yeah.
up since January. I'm gonna need.
You were, after she said, that's a great idea. I was like, no, we're not going to lie to Danielle. We're not lying to her.
could you imagine when something breaks in her neighbor's house and she goes in there and say,
Oh, Baker
Hey.
talked about that grinder app. Hang on.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just start that. You're going down in the neighborhood.
he says, those fellas are handy with a pipe.
Well, yeah,
They
like, that guy
really
looks,
know her.
he looks strong.
That's a lot of body glitter to wear as a plumber, but I mean, whatever. I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
You need baby oil to fix the pipe. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's to put them together
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
That's, talking about
Oh,
baby oil.
Lord.
Hey, Valhalla.
Talking about baby oil.
Yeah.
Val.
Hairspray in your pocketbooks. Why? Didn't you just?
Yeah.
Things in place.
Yo, I used to carry a little can around.
Yep.
all the time.
It's a little can.
A little can in my purse.
Yep.
You
had
guys
to-
are such good girls.
Never
I'm
know.
like,
And it's very useful for a lot of things. So.
Yeah, Jamie, did you know that you could use it as a setting spray, hairspray? I never knew
Yeah.
that.
You can
Yeah.
do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
that's
And
it.
as-
You two
as a-
are gonna
as a
teach me in the ways of
flamethrower.
girl.
Yeah, and you
As
know
a
you can start a fire
flamethrower.
with it. Yeah. You ever need.
It was
I might have stolen my mom's. I don't know what it's. It was a big bronze colored, and my dad's lighter, and gone around outside until my dad
Oh,
found out.
Lord.
Then I didn't do that again. Just because it's a firefighter.
It's
So
very
Hella
useful.
is here.
Why
and
do you
he and
think we
Baker
have
share
candle
tin
warmers
foil.
now? No lighters, candle warmers. Why do you think we have only warmers and no lighters now?
Yeah, it's because things happened. Aquanet. Maybe it was no.
Oh.
I think I remember. It was probably German. because everything in big cans was from Germany. Germany is kind of known for their big cans. Hey, Bridget.
The brand.
That was a
name.
setup.
German
No one
tourism
bought that
board.
one.
I want that shirt.
Yeah.
Germany, big cans, and I'll just wear it. And
Look at my cans. I'm German.
oddly, not a T-shirt I would be opposed to wearing. So
I also used hairspray to kill bugs, so that's very useful.
My parents were degenerates. I had my own lighter by like 10, especially in the summer to light off illegal sky sparklers. You had cool parents, is the correct wording of that sentence. I thought Cannes was in France. Well,
I
it's,
thought it was too.
yeah, but
fine.
it was a
I'm
setup.
German. Here
it
are my
was a
signs.
It was a jugular joke, Valhalla. Come on now.
A jugular, a what joke?
Yeah, jugular joke.
It was a chesticles joke.
Okay.
It's a jugular joke. Pardon the pun.
I have used hairspray to set my makeup. What is this voodoo you women do?
What are you talking about?
Okay. Look,
What's a
you
what
don't-
setting
if you-
spray?
It's
So you don't
after
sweat
you're done
your-
with your makeup, you spray it on your face so it doesn't sweat off, melt off, move
Melt off.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you spend 800 hours putting something on with 3 bristles. You don't want it to move.
We lost Baker.
You're gonna set
Gave
it in
up.
place for the rest of
You
your life.
said it and forget it. Ron Copiel, the makeup lady.
Forget it.
Yeah,
I hope when Baker comes back, he sprays his face with hairspray.
you should. You should.
He's just going to start drinking.
Oh, goodness.
Did you need your emotional support Legos?
Yeah.
Now it has turned into the beauty pageant. Let me show you my makeup routine. Take a shower, and I put some face cream on. Bingo, bango,
Okay.
Bongo.
off to tango.
Well, see, that's good for you.
Well, there you are.
How many, you guys in chat, there's probably 5. How many of you have ever said you didn't wear enough eyeshadow?
Wait, what? Didn't wear enough? I don't understand.
Because all of that makeup thingy, it's not for the guys. We don't
No,
care.
No,
Of course not.
it's to compete with other women.
But it's
and-
for you. Makeup is for the person.
It's an invigorating moisturizer. It was on sale, and I took the first one I found. Then I read the bottle after. It's the same. I saw Chuck was out shopping. He has 2 girls, and he'd been out clothes shopping, and he was so happy that other women at the store was saying, maybe try this one. Did you try this size? And I remember the wonderment my kids could have when I say that when we went out shopping, and I said, I need a pair of Wrangler Texas jeans this size.
Wrangler
Hasta la
Texas.
taco. Hasta la
Texas
taco.
jeans.
I'm leaving. It's called Texas.
Wrangler Texas jeans.
Yeah, but it's Wrangler jeans, but it's the Texas
Instead of
bottle,
Wrangler
because they have a little
Argentina.
stretch in it for the fatties.
Oh. So
and when I-
Texas means they're stretchy?
I don't know. It's the 501 or 517 or whatever they were called back in the day. But then I said, Hasta la taco, went to get a club sandwich and went home. And they said, but you can't shop like that. I said, it's been working perfectly for 10 years. I don't understand women. That's why I'm single. And because I'm hideous.
No, you're not. And Baker,
Oh, my Lord.
here's a little thing for you. Most of us girls don't understand chicks either because we got so many feelings going on. We're happy, mad, sad. Hell, I'm still mad at Mr. Mo for cheating on me in a dream. And I'm over here
Yeah.
like uterus. Could you at least give me a memo when we're going to be pissed off? I'd like to know.
Maybe I'll be
Plan
the
these
dream.
things.
Yeah.
You're going outside in 6 hours and putting makeup now.
Yeah, that's why you spray it down so it does not move. And
Mhm.
also, it's good for when, you're out all night at the bar and the crazy lights come on at the end of the night.
Yeah,
And you
the
don't
ugly
want your
lights.
face is
wanna-
melted off.
You don't want to scare him off before
You
he's
don't want to
awake in
scare
the
off
morning.
potentials. Yeah.
You don't want him to discover you have a lazy eye until the morning and he can't get
Yeah,
away.
you don't want to see what it looks like until the morning.
That's because women clothing
Jesus.
isn't standard, lol. When I went dress shopping the other day, we had like 2-3 different sizes depending on the type of dress material and designer. It's the same now. If I buy clothes in Americas, I can put it on the right size and it fit my big old bum and my fat stomach. No problem. If I bought the exact same size in Europe, it'll be this much shorter and I would have to have it 2 sizes bigger in the waist because slim is a thing. In a country where everyone is built like a brick shit house, let's put more slim things on us. It's
Oh, I was just going to move to Denmark if Ozempic didn't pop up, to be the magic cure. Damn it.
we just had one getting indicted because she not the Ozempic but the Vigotny or whatever it's called for the type 2 diabetes thing that you can use as Ozempic. She had fooled the government or the state. So she got so many doses that she had doses enough for 80 years.
What?
And no one said, because we have a socialized healthcare system and you can't get anything without getting a prescription. But no one really caught on to that until she had enough for 80 years, which she then sold on. So
Oh,
Yeah, it's a problem.
who looks at it? Well, Danielle has seen it. It's more flat and floppy than tight.
What?
Nah.
That's because you use
Flat
face
and
cream.
floppy.
Yeah.
Baker, we're gonna
don't get
fix
yourself
that.
enough
J Lo
credit.
is single again, and we are gonna do her revenge workout. You and I are gonna have J Lo booties, and the world will never be able to figure out what to do.
But
Yeah.
guys, let's forget the women for a change. Do you know that time you wrecked your car, probably your first car, because you wanted to show that girl that handbrake turns are really, really cool, and you slammed it into that tree? You didn't go back to that car and say, it'll probably work if I do it one more time. You said, it's crashed. Let's move on. Ben Affleck, buddy of mine, called me. Now you're gonna lose half again to a woman you already lost half to. Do you know what?
He is kind of smart. All his exes are named Jennifer, so he doesn't have to say like all Jens are just. He's just like he has a profiling program now. If she's not named Jen, she should be okay.
Keeping your body in proportion is the key. Well, I am proportional the same size as a killer whale.
Stop it. Oh my God.
You are not.
I had a wonderful day at the gym. I have so much trouble with my back, and then I had a really good massage this week. So I was trying to hit some PRs today, and oh my, did I do it? I did 140 kilos. That's 200, like 280 pound pull downs and stuff like that.
Ooh.
That was nice. 260s cable rows. Oh, good.
Ooh.
So now I feel like I can't walk through a door, so I'm going to do.
Okay, but only if you have one of those tank tops that's like a string bikini on the top, and then basically is not a functional shirt with the cut holes out. Because
So you can get all the side boob. Could you imagine my floppy red wine flappies hanging out there and me thinking I'm all the stuff, and it's just
I don't have to imagine that. I've seen that at my local Walmart.
Walmart.
Oh my God, Baker.
I would a sweet ride over a. I know what.
What are you trying to say, Eddie?
Eddie, are you in Florida? I think this is something people in Florida would do.
Oh my goodness.
What is the J-Lo Ben Affleck drama? I haven't even been paying attention.
They're getting divorced.
They're getting divorced.
Well, I knew that, but was there more to it?
They've
Oh, I
been
didn't
divorced before.
They
I know
never got
you-
married before. They just broke up.
Yeah, but again, if you've been away from her for 10 years, she's still the same amount of crazy, just now with 10 more years of, I don't know what you
Other
stuff.
divorces.
Well, I could.
I don't know.
She
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a very nice person. A lot of
She
people say a lot of
doesn't.
nasty
She
stuff
doesn't seem
about her.
friendly at all.
I mean, I will say that I told Mr. Mo, I was like, if you want a comforting thought, we've outlasted both Benifer 1 and Benifer 2. True love.
Yep.
J-Lo filed pro se. Well, she's been through it so many
Ooh.
times. Why waste money on the lawyers?
True.
She knows what
True.
she's doing, yeah, by now.
I'm at the gym now and was happy with my 62 kilo pull downs. That's 130
That is awesome.
pounds. That's awesome.
Wow.
Nice kid.
I have my Dave sidekick at the gym. I think she weighs less than what Kim is working with now. And I was so annoyed moving the plates off. So I said, you can do that. It was 80 kilos and she weighs like 55 kilos. So she was just hanging in her arms. I really can't do it. I said, it's no problem. I'll just help you. I didn't have to take them off.
Aw.
But 62, that's good.
Aw.
Remember to rest in the button and squeeze.
There you go.
J-Lo is high
Life advice.
maintenance. No, she isn't. J-Lo is still Jenny from the block.
Yeah.
Well,
I
she
love
didn't
how
get-
much hate she got for that documentary thing she did.
Oh,
They didn't have a prenup, though. That's stupid.
Oh, they didn't? Oh, yeah. She'll probably
Oh.
take him. She'll probably make the most of that.
Yeah.
expect Ben Affleck to be in every low-rated Christian movie from now until December 2073, like Nicolas Cage, to pay off his debt.
He is going to be
Left
in the
Behind
remake
73.
of Medicine Woman.
Yes.
You know what? If he could just do TED Talks with that really, really just absolutely full F deficit, just holding a cigarette, I would listen to this man just live out that meme for the rest of his life.
When I hear Ozempic, I think of the horrible health issues and side effects it has, and the corruption of big pharma because of the viable peer-reviewed research I did. Well, don't research too much because it's a Danish product, and we get a lot of tax money from it. So eat more, get fatter, get on Ozempic. Let's.
I see your brutal plan. You've invented the Danish, and then you set it upon us. And now,
and then we invented insulin.
And then it's like Indiana with our high fructose corn syrup. We're out here.
CLA, my housekeeper is here. I help her out. We chat, and then I buy lunch. I need friends, people. Arnold
I like
Schwarzenegger used to do
TLA.
that.
I want to hang out with TLA all the time. She's my boy band friend.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Arnold Schwarzenegger used to help his housekeeper out too.
This is true. He sure did.
That kid needs a maternity test. That's a clone. That's a remnant or a replicant. This is Blade Runner. I do not trust this. I have seen pictures of that made.
If you were one of the most powerful men in California, you had a ton of money, and you thought, that housemaid sure is pretty. I know Maria Shriver probably said, you can't have anything above a 2, but you could still bang outside of your house and go above a 2. It's
So he had an indoor and outdoor rating.
well, I'm pretty sure that Maria was the one. She's a Kennedy. She knows how the game is. Good old John F. Kennedy. And Robert. Oh my, they helped the housekeepers as well. But so she probably knew what would happen if he got like a 5 or a 6 in the house. And he said, "Forget, I am the governor. I can do a 2 as well."
I'm the governor.
No, he was
Oh,
trying to
Lord.
go for a real life He-Man role, and he was like, Maria Shriver, like her lover, she looks like Skeletor, and it just things were never the same afterwards. And she's like, I like being mean, just running around.
Yeah, I know that Ben is way less rich than Lopez, but have any one of you met Family Court? The chances a guy gets half,
He better.
he
She's
won't.
worth a lot of money, unfortunately.
Yes, she's worth 400 million. Hey, Ruby, I've been a minute. And White Paint, I saw you before as well. I recently started dating a girl who gets the Ozempic shot once a week. It's just weird. Well, she'll be looking like Jen McCabe in no time.
Now, if those were the side effects, I would be scared.
Yeah.
I heard her say it. With these like teeth. I can't do her face because I have emotion in mine.
You have to do something like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, and then I heard her. She said it. It was there.
Jen.
Ah, quit it.
Flashbacks.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We all need therapy now. We need to listen to the lady laugh at nothing for cleanse
See,
our
Mo
palates.
likes it. Baker won't do it anymore because apparently everybody doesn't like it, and I love it.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I won't do what anymore?
Our friend, the laughing lady.
Nope. She's banned off the channel. Marissa have said, I won't
Yeah.
do your Snoop anymore. Have you seen Marissa today? No, she stays away from Stabuday now because she's afraid that I'll put on the laughing lady. And
She's
we lost
great.
like 20 viewers the last time I put it on, so no more of that crazy Canadian lady.
Okay. Then
But
how
it's
do we
so
do we
funny.
still feel okay about Prancer size? Because I feel like my world's being shifted and I just need to know where we stand on
know.
things.
Yeah.
I
What about
Jamie,
blue ball yoga?
we
With
hit the
yoga ball?
we hit the 1 hour mark, so just to calm down, I have set up something new for you.
What?
Marissa have ordered. It can't be that crazy lady from Canada. So I went out of my way, found something completely new that I think all y'all will enjoy for our little halfway breather. Let's check it out.
what is this one?
This is I feel like this is that scene right before they light Nicolas Cage in The Wicker Man.
This is
Or they
this
throw
is
the first stone in the lottery.
it's actual footage of the DNC.
That explains the age range.
Yeah, and the masks.
I mean, why do they have to have masks on?
This is creepy.
One lady was barefooted in the middle.
What on the stop it?
What are,
How is this any better
is this
than
how they
the
get
other
people to
one?
buy Cutco knives?
Oh my
God.
god.
So Marissa, as you ordered, no crazy Canadian on this show this week. Let's see the drop off.
I feel more
She
disturbed.
is the worst. I know. I like the other lady. She was more genuine.
No, but you have to take. Marissa's the boss now. I can't. I don't make decisions on this channel.
I approve of this message. Marissa is the boss.
I don't approve. If this are the choices she's gonna make, no,
I agree, Jamie.
I'm booting her.
Yep.
Yeah, the only guy standing in the back. What? And why did
Look,
they
he's
do
just
this?
happy to still be alive. Let's look at the male like life expectancy. He's just like, I beat death.
There's Marissa.
Yeah, she's laughing at you, Jamie. You can't boot her.
No.
And I just
Nope.
dropped 10 viewers. Well, I dropped 20 last week. So, but this is worse than the other one. No,
Yes.
I was told I was not allowed to bring on that crazy Canadian lady, so I didn't because I listened to my mods.
You don't listen to me because I never said that. You listen to one person.
Yeah, Rubia agrees. Marissa is the boss, but she told me I couldn't do it, so I didn't do it.
Well,
So for the next week, she can't yell at me because I forget to look up court times, and I write, "Hey Marissa, what time is it tomorrow? I shared it 45 times." Oh yeah, yeah. But Jamie, I'm sorry that I disappointed you this week.
On aspire en souriant.
what?
What
Um,
was that?
What was that? I thought it was my computer. messed up.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one having audio hallucinations. I was just
what
like,
was that?
well, should probably tell my doctor about that too.
But it's
No.
I don't want to have Jamie be mad at me, so I can't bring on the crazy Canadian lady. So I found another crazy Canadian lady.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh.
Baby.
Every single one of y'all's childless aunt that came over to kiss you with real bright fuchsia, and they're just like,
Right.
"Oh, you're
Yep.
so cute!"
Yeah.
Ah! And you're like, "Great, Mom, a skekski has got me a skekski. Someone fix the dark crystal."
I just saw her glasses and thought Mo and Jamie would love her glasses.
Okay, glasses,
like-
yes, but with the necklace and then the everything else.
Crazy shirt, yeah. But I love like a raspy, wheezy laugh. Oh my god, it gets me every time.
She sounded like she had smoked for 40 years and curdled her mouth in.
Put down the
And,
marble red.
Okay, but she's the aunt that also has the flask too. So I mean, you deal with stuff because she's like, "Look, this is nothing like Woodstock. Let me tell you what I did when I was in Woodstocks. We wore no clothes. It was just naked. She's that aunt."
And where's the white
Hey
dress?
kid, have you heard about the dead? I used to be a groupie. They had a bust.
Pretty much.
I know you kids go on the internet and watch the Bang Bus, but let me tell you about the Dad's Bus. They didn't
Pretty
make no blue pills.
Jesus Christ.
It was all Cherry Garcia up in there.
That's funny.
Well, it's only the French part, but that's because France is miserable and they need to pretend to be happy. I don't have any French viewers, so I can make fun of them.
I was about to say, are they pretending to be happy when they're rioting every weekend? I'm confused.
Well, I think that's kind of like their pastime is just.
True.
Hey, Michelle, what are you doing next Saturday?
Michelle.
Oh, Marceau, I don't know. How about an espresso and a baguette? How about throwing rocks at the police? Let's do it.
Well, it was either that or be a mime, and rioters seemed more classy.
What does it be? Viva la revolution, or whatever they say. Is that French?
Yeah, viva la révolution.
Okay. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. What language did I just say that in?
I like it better when Baker does his like Pepe Le Pew accent.
I should. If anyone watched Wolverine and Deadpool, if you can call that a Cajun accent that that male stripper did, my southern accent is on point. I'm just saying.
You are true.
I don't really
You are.
know what a Cajun accent is, to be honest with you.
Oh
It's
my
the French
gosh.
American.
You have to
Western
bring up.
Louisiana. Yeah.
Yeah,
you have
Baker,
to bring up a Cajun
Cajun
video.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, let's play Get Baker's Video Struck.
I have a Hillbilly Day pass. We have a pass.
It's not
I'm
that, it's,
semi-Appalachian American.
I get my copyright claims. Last time it was Jamie who got me.
Yeah.
All I remember is you got dinged on the flea circus. That was so funny. Flea circus.
Yeah, I got dinged on a flea circus from the 1960s.
No, it was
It
lower. It
was too long
like
to edit out.
30s. I swear to God. It was 105 years ago, and they copyright struck him.
That's so stupid.
The original poster was like,
Yeah.
"Therefore art thou my copyright strike."
Yeah.
Right.
They need that.
They undug themselves from their grave and they were like, no, that's my flea circus.
It was so cute.
Aw. Jiminy crickets.
No, it was like an actual flea circus.
Oh, Ralphie.
Do I remember? Like they had like actual fleas, I think.
I don't
know.
I don't think so.
They did have actual fleas, and they made them drag wagons and all kinds of stuff.
Well, I swear to God they did. I thought they were like dead and they were just like put strings on them and it was making them do stuff. But I don't remember.
Oh, they were alive.
Oh,
But
okay.
Jamie, this is Cajun French. It's not French.
Oh,
No audio. Or I can't hear it.
J'avais un frère, Terry Perrin, qui était né dans 42. Et comme proche tous les enfants dans ce temps-là, il était élevé parler seulement la langue française. Mais à cause de ça, c'était contre la loi de parler français dans les écoles. Il était puni.
This isn't French. This is Cajun French. It's just as bad. I'm going to go find some. But you could hear his American accent in the background. Talk amongst yourself. I'll find something
In the
Cajun.
background.
to speak at French school, he was punished. Well, maybe if we punished more kids, we wouldn't have problems in school, but who knows? Or we make them speak French. Could you imagine getting an attitude from your teen in French?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What's ew? I mean, maybe they weren't. I don't remember the flea circus. I just remember he had to pull up a flea circus, and I don't know if they were actual fleas.
There's one for Zach, a big giant fish.
Yeah, look at that. You just gotta get but then I don't know what the dude's Cajun accent you're talking about sounds like, so. I don't know how to determine. Was it bad or something?
The fleas unionized. That explains a lot.
Well, anyways. We can see you on screen, Baker.
I didn't
play
pull the
it.
screen down. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, we're watching Baker search.
Okay, so what is music and
That's a donkey, isn't it? A
What?
Buddha.
That's a
No, that's a bull row.
row.
But you
It's
can
very
hear he
odd.
has a
It's
bit of,
like French in like southern.
he has a French accent, but if you can find it, I can't bring up the Marvel thing because they'll strike you. But they talk a lot like these, and then they put a little France in there to make him sound en petit français, but really like je ne sais quoi Hollywood actor parle français, you know.
Yeah, it was a bit forced.
Yeah.
I love Cajun though. I mean, I named one of my kids Nola, and her being her, she was like, "Well, I'm glad they named a city after me." And I was like, "Sweetie, I don't think that's how that worked." But I like your self-confidence.
You all ever seen Tangier Island accent? No, I don't even know where Tangier Island is. I know where Tangier is, but not the island. John Cleese has a French accent.
I don't know who that is.
I hadn't noticed.
John Cleese, il y a une... ¿Qué? Il est anglais. This, that, those. This, that, those, and them. It's that's why they have that. What is it? Udad? Isn't that from New Orleans? I need to go to NOLA next U.S. visit. I've heard it's interesting. But
That's it. Chat field trip. We're all going to New Orleans. I'm gonna teach Baker voodoo. He's gonna become a voodoo priest. It's gonna be the first.
It's very haunted down there, and I'll
That's
go.
what I heard. But they dabble in a lot of like dark stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm down.
Hey, Jamie and I are willing to leave our houses. I feel like we should plan this and book our plane
We should
tickets
immediately
immediately
before he can take it back.
Yeah.
Mr. Mo's like, "Where are you going?" It's Saturday. I'm like, "Nope, going to New Orleans." Jamie's coming with us.
Jamie agreed. We gotta go.
Yep, right now.
We gotta go now before we settle down into our comfy chair and realize it's a terrible idea.
To like get off stream and say, I regret everything I just said.
that voodoo that you do. Shoop, shoop, oop, shoop, oop, oop, oop.
Well, we can't go in the summertime ever. I'll die.
Oh no, look, I do not do heat well. I am not a kind person in heat, so let's go in the winter.
No.
Let's go. Of course, Iris is ready.
Iris has probably already booked it. She's probably bought it for all.
Iris, I will give you
Probably.
money, book my stuff for me. You can be my trip, coordinator. Because it's all
Merci
that
beaucoup.
other stuff that you have to do that I'm like, I'll need a vacation from my vacation.
And they speak French there, yes, because the French had Louisiana. They sold it to the Americas. And it's named Louisiana after King Louis. But because you can't speak words, you call it Louisiana when it really is Louis.
Who says it?
To be fair, the French also took his head. So, I mean, at least we let him keep the name
was
on
a
our
different-
state.
It was a different Louise.
Okay, still, we didn't behead anyone. So we let you. Allegedly.
You need a good again. The French Revolution, it did bring on a lot of socialism, but it did take away a lot of French people.
You better be careful. Jimmy Carr made a joke about that.
I live in what is called the North Shore across the lake from New Orleans in Covington. Cajun is south of New Orleans. And just as a side note, it would be New Orleans, not New Orleans. They don't speak French in Lola. They should. Yeah,
They should, yeah. You tell them, Baker.
take your coolant blanket.
Good idea.
Listen, European, don't try to tell us how we named our land. But you didn't. The British did, and the French. And you got the run of it. I'm just saying, Chattanooga,
Chattanooga.
that's on you guys.
Clearly.
True.
Yeah.
But we did make up Kalamazoo, so I mean, and Intercourse, Maine.
Intercourse, Maine.
Pretty sure we named a lot of your land before it was yours. Yep. Well, again, look at all the place names in all the old states. That's from when the Crazy Gang, the Norwegian and the Danish, was partying in Britain. We made a lot of those names. York, Yorwick. You have a New York. That's named after Yorwick.
Ah.
Pay the bill, money. Thank you so much, Tom Gillis. Did you get to 10,000 yet?
Thanks, Tom. I hope so. It'd be awesome if you did.
Yeah, he can teach me how to play golf. I have a golf park thingy in my neighborhood. I'd be like your most special needs player. I just have all the handicap. Okay, so I'm supposed to hit this ball and not anyone else.
When do I yell for before I shoot my husband in the head? Is it okay
Pretty
if I
much.
yell for?
Oh my God.
Well, he did cheat on her in that dream 2 years ago.
He
did.
Yeah.
Not a jury in the world would
That's
convict
real
him.
life, so you gotta make him pay.
We'll start with putt-putt, and then we'll move up to real golf, because I think I have ADHD, so maybe a full 24 days of 18 rounds. I don't know how long it takes to complete an entire game of golf, but it seems interminable.
Long time.
Well, if you're riding around on the golf cart and you're drinking, it's not so bad. It doesn't feel so long.
And Toy, then go follow Tom Gillis. Maybe one of the mods can share his links again, and then you can learn how to golf. I learned that you don't start putting from 20 feet out. You start at 3 feet, because if you can master the 3 feet, you can go to the 20 feet.
You do it with all your power. That's how I used to do it. Get like an idiot.
And thank you so much, Rubia. When is the next trial? Next week will be Corey Rich, and she has 3 days of pre-trial hearings, motions. Then the week after that, I don't think we have anything. Then we will be going to the Corey Shaver on the 9th of September, the otherwise known as the Fire Pit Florida case. The week after that will be Carly Gregg, hopefully, if the Fire Pit. I can't see the Fire Pit taking that long. She's blaming her daughter, but she built a fire pit on his body, but she didn't know it, and she used his credit card.
Oh
no, because her boyfriend, who has all these special skills, and he can do all these special, he's
he used to run security for Bush.
Yeah, apparently. took care of business, but never told her, and buried him in her own yard. And then they made a porch over him. You know.
Well,
She
it
had
was
no
because that
idea.
previous boyfriend had bought a lot of cement. So why
Yeah.
not use it? And
I've heard of this happening in Florida a
Waste
lot.
not, want not. I mean, he's speaking to my Midwestern heart right now.
It's Tom Gillis. I like the crazy one.
Okay, I haven't been watching the Tells thing, but did he actually stand up and say that he wore lifts in his shoes like freaking Tom Cruise? He's not a short person, right? So he's already above 6 feet, and he's like, I just like to feel like I'm 5'7" or 6'7".
yeah, he was 5'6" with lifts or something like that. So it couldn't be the one on the camera. I just watched part of it. It's too late for me at that time. And I just have to say, Harry Potter's beard. We when we get older, it's also putting no. We're not talking smacks today on the channel. Never understood guys who wanted
Definitely
to
not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, that's my other show starting tomorrow. Mo Explains It All. Give all your questions to me.
There you go.
How the body works with Mo. I live on a golf course.
Be the
Golfers
perfect
are
exemplar.
happy. I can tell you why golfers is always happy, especially if they work golf in Florida. We have a special friend down there called Roger. He will make you feel a lot more happy about chucking that ball into the water.
He's so
Swayzer.
precious. He's so precious.
We need to
so
find
sad
him
that-
and do a TED talk with him or something.
How did you survive 50 years on the rock? As a natural ratio, you gotta stay off the weed, kids.
I mean, I don't know if that's the word or nothing, but I mean, you could tell by his general swayzer.
He got up every day, went to that golf course, mowed the crap out of that golf course. Never missed a beat.
You know, we could make a Forrest Gump film out of that.
Ruby, September will be loaded because we have that. My 7-year-old puked my husband in the head, and I didn't know it. He just ended up under the place I built.
But
a
how
patio.
did he get buried in the yard then if she did it?
Do they have a dog?
The 7-year-old
Yeah,
did it.
Oh,
The
so she did
7-year-old.
everything. Everything.
Yeah.
She
Even
didn't
dug the
know,
hole.
Jamie. Jamie, you watched the video with her lawyer yesterday, who isn't her lawyer anymore. So you know she didn't do it.
Mo.
It was.
She
I've
started
seen ISIS hostage videos that was less produced than that one.
She
So-
started
so
a
she is
YouTube channel
blamed?
just to make a video to grift for lawyer fees because she couldn't afford a lawyer for this crime that she's being accused of that she did not do.
Okay, so her story is that her daughter found an unsecured force multiplier and was like, Dad, I told you the purple cup. Damn you. She went full Debbie from, Addams Family Values, and she's like, I wanted Malibu Barbie. I wanted Malibu Barbie. And she went off on her dad and then lugged him out to
Wasn't it the back
backyard.
of the head?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
did she double tap though? Because if her dad didn't teach her that special skill, I find him lacking. Maybe she went full Hannah. She's like, I must kill my creator. Who? No, what?
Well, she started. Let's say it's an evolving story. She started out claiming that her. This is getting a little complicated already.
Oh, do we need a whiteboard of truth? I have a small one.
She was with Michael.
Okay.
Michael left her and moved to Georgia. She hooks up with another guy who is married.
Oh, well, naturally.
She gets a memorial of that boyfriend because she's in it for the long run. He's in for the fun run.
Nothing
So-
parties like a rental.
exactly. But that rental got a little sticker on it in the VJJ area with his name on it.
Where is Jerry Springer when we need him? Where is Maury Povich? It gets
Mo,
better.
this is the good part. That
Oh.
was the easy to understand. Then, because he isn't as committed as she is, she takes her husband in Georgia's Facebook account and mails or uses messages to her boyfriend's wife, telling her that her husband is cheating on her with Michael's wife.
Oh.
And then she uses her own credit card to order flowers and sends in Michael's name to that woman and say, hey, please check your messengers. But instead of the wife kicking him out, which she should have done, she takes him back. So now she's out a husband and a boyfriend. So she gets another boyfriend who she allegedly tells, don't worry, Michael isn't walking the planet anymore.
Ah.
There are lingerie purchases on Michael's credit card as well, and some Walmart online shopping in her name after he disappears. It's never his card is never used for anything other than online purchases and ATM withdrawals. And there's a fraudulent $2,000 loan made in his name sent to his account that she uses and get it sent to her house. But he's in Florida and doesn't talk to. Don't think about it. It's really easy if you don't think about it.
If I apply the equation of stuff and things, have we checked her cell phone download? Because we know that Cellbrite is alternately truthful and not, depending on who you go. So I guess my ultimate question is there any way we can bring car daddies into this and have them shoot a cannon of something?
Well, I don't know if they can figure out how much concrete they needed to bear. And again, not legal advice, not any advice. If you're going to do it lower than 3 feet, because the cadaver dog will get the smell when they use the cadaver dog. And don't wrap them in your blanket covers from the house.
Oh, okay,
they
but
can track them.
Baker, you're not realizing there was a Kohl's cash sale, and she needed new sheets, and she forgotten that her husband was currently under the patio and wouldn't give two craps whether she bought the new sheets. It was just a pattern thing. She was, and you have to use that Kohl's cash before it expires.
Yeah.
I mean.
Very plausible.
Why can't I do this today?
Innocent.
Kohl's
Not guilty.
cash and
yep.
But she is innocent. She's a Christian woman who loves her children, so she's innocent. That's what she
okay,
said.
I guess the other question I have is, did she write an Amazon book about how to tell children about grief? Because she seems like the type.
No, sadly, she didn't make money of it. But she's now an indigent, so she's almost Sarah Boone.
I think we need to see her hair, so I know if I have a wig to pretend to be her.
Oh, she has good hair. This is allegedly how it looked.
I'm not method acting that hard. I think Mr. Mo would find me with the Sharpies and he'd be a little confused. And I already scared him with Dude Guy. So,
what is that body shape?
Yeah, her legs are
too delicious.
Why does she got very?
What is that?
Well, she's as bow-legged as every Hollywood actor who's running on screen.
She's bow-legged.
She's again. It's been a long time since I've seen a woman, so I think that's how women look.
That's what he thinks they look like.
I don't get those DMs, so I don't know how naked ladies look.
We look all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was one model. Yeah, put that on a shirt. That's just a white ass. Marissa gets my creative output.
You think that she has more real estate on the bottom, she'd put more people. I mean, she's got 3 X's. You'd think you'd just use the real estate you have available on the behind.
Yeah.
Well, this lady used her pubic mount area, which is, it's a
Very
choice.
classy.
Normally they'll just put lucky you or this way or something like that. But this lady thought, nah, let's put a fella's name who is married, who I've known for 3 months. Who wouldn't?
I mean, you know, it's not vajazzling, but we did need a new trend with all those low-rise jeans that are probably coming back because the early aughts are attacking.
Yeah.
Ladies, be sure to bedazzle.
And it doesn't help that her last name is Shaver. This is the high quality content you turn in every Saturday to get.
High quality. Yeah.
Oh, I love that the universe gets my humor. They're like, look, here's a really sad and terrible story, but also the chick has a vajazzle tattoo, and her name is Shaver. And then I'm like, you know what? All is right with the world.
Her former lawyer, who we watched yesterday, looks.
If you say his name is Manny Manscape, I'm going to lose it.
No, it's Jeffrey Wicks.
What in the Miami Vice is this crap?
What's his name? Jeffrey Wicks.
Jeffrey Wicks.
I like him already.
This case is a Mo case.
Oh my goodness!
Criminal attorney here in Lake County, Florida. Sitting to my left is Lori, a client of mine. Lori.
Let's hear her. And I love this transition when it goes to her, because it's the most truthful, honest, absolutely not set up in any way.
I'll give you some information in this link where it'll tell you where to contribute and where you may donate to this cause. And we appreciate those contributions. Is there anything you need to say or want to say, Lori, at this time?
My name is Lori Filmer, also known as Lori Shaver, and as my attorney, Mr. Wiggs, has just stated, he is representing me.
Oh, by the way, Lori Filmer is because she married again without getting her old marriage annulled. So she's actually a polygamist too.
A bigamist. Ooh.
Is there
She has
anything in this
brother
case you don't
husbands?
like?
I mean, I mean, oddly placed tattoo, woman with early aughts eyebrows, but a bodycon dress, but a visible cross because, you know, righteousness.
Well, if you want to get some dough, you have to chill out a little of the tatas. It works on Twitch.
Also,
So,
she's
that's
a
why
Twitch
she has.
thought.
No. I'm just saying that it works for the ladies on Twitch. So why shouldn't she, when she begs for money, put her chesticles on display?
Yeah, she could at least body paint something or be in a hot tub. I mean, if you're going to ask people for money, they really want more than beige stripes giving the general impression that you're female. Also, those eyebrows remind me of a Maury fight, and they're very triggering. Like, those remind me of Waffle House at 3 a.m. in the early aughts, and S is about to go down. Like, them are some eyebrows you do not want to mess with.
I love that. What the F is going on here? And you have to take down the sunglasses too. But did you like that cut? Do you have anything you want to say? And you can hear the audio change. The wind has picked up. They have done that more than once. That totally natural transitioning. Montreal trials started fund for live drawing classes. I was actually once asked by it was back. I had a good period when I lost a lot of weight. I was asked if I wanted to model for a croquis class.
What?
Oh, what?
I was asked if I
Wait.
wanted to sit as a model for a croquis class.
What's a ooh?
A potpourri class?
I
I
don't
heard
know.
coqui, but that's a frog. So I don't think that's what it is.
Yeah, they wanted me to sit still in a corner like this.
Oh my god.
I need those paintings. I need all of them. I will pay money. We will have a fundraising drive. I will eat the weirdest ramen noodles I can find.
I don't know what's it called. It's it's nude. They're asking me
Oh.
There you
if
go.
I-
Just say nude. Just say
I
Yeah, I
am
mean-
trying to
model.
class this show up a little bit, Jamie.
Oh,
The first
no.
word out of Rossman's mouth is the JJ.
Pishka.
Pishka.
So I'm trying to kind of raise the bar after that.
okay. So did you do the thinker or did you do the glamour shot?
No, I was at my brother-in-law's bachelor party, so we were watching.
Damn it, Baker! You could have
Your
said
ba-
French-
they-
draw me like
your
your French
brother-in-law
girls,
would-
Jack.
You
was-
were a naked
it was-
model at
it-
your
it was,
brother-in-law's
it-
bachelor party?
It was a bachelorette party that we
What?
met while we were going into a bar where we were going to see some cultural exchange with women from the Eastern European bloc
Mm.
and their affinity of. They do a rendition of living in Florida.
What? I'm so
Yeah.
lost.
Did
It's
they get
kinda
any
like-
Yelp reviews?
No, but it's kind of like you can ask Danielle about this. This is every day in Florida. Right now, she's sitting inside. It's nice. It's cool. It's comfortable. If she goes outside, it's hotter than Satan's armpit. So she'll start slowly to rhythmic music, take her cap off, and then maybe her shirt comes off, and then her pants.
It all, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
God.
in the end,
So it's a
everyone's nude.
commentary about the loss of self in the current age. It's a very artistic form of dance.
Yeah, so that's how I think Florida is. Everyone's just nude because it's too hot to have clothes on. So I thought she was doing. There might have been some baby oil and body glitter involved in the cultural experience as well. It was a highly interpretive take on Florida. Some would call it stripping, but I would never. That's exploratory.
Okay.
I knew that was Baker in my 2008 issue of Playgirl. Yeah, I did what's his name? Burt Reynolds.
What?
I love that Mo is the only one who gets that one.
I know.
Burt Reynolds was
His own
in
striptease.
he was in a nudie mag for ladies.
He was?
Ew.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
because he had a banging butt in the 70s.
Because he had the best mustache known to man except for Tom Selleck. And you've never seen Burt Reynolds and Tom Selleck together. I rest my case. Also, Turd Ferguson, because Norm Macdonald is awesome. And you can't really think of Burt Reynolds without Norm's him Celebrity Jeopardy. Oh my God. If you need a laugh.
We forgot. Yeah, she is wearing cowboy. I need a shot of her. It's a whole ensemble. Look at how nice she is. She has cowboy boots on, half shaft,
I
sitting
am
on a dock.
confused.
Danielle, as our local representative in Florida, how hot would her feet be in those boots?
Oh, it'd be miserable. I know exactly where they're at too, like the lake and everything. My area, not to dox myself, but yeah. They would be very uncomfortable. You got to be careful when you're walking on those docks. So I don't wear my
Don't walk
boots.
on docks, people. You heard it from Danielle.
Why
Not with
did this
cowboy boots or boots in general. Or
Why
he'll.
did this very loungy lawyer leave her? Did she try to marry him too?
I think she ran out of monies, and
I
her
think they
her
couldn't, yeah.
this is her. Please pay my lawyer. I'm innocent. Well, let's hear what she says. Remember, 2 years later, she claims her 7-year-old daughter did this.
And as my attorney, Mr. Wiggs, has just stated, he is representing me for the charges of second-degree murder of my ex-husband, Michael Shaver. I'm coming before you guys today just to let you know that we have our suspicions, but I don't know why I've been targeted, why I've been set up, or charged with this heinous crime. I am not
Don't say
guilty.
words you don't know how to pronounce.
And anybody that knows me knows that my life is my children.
The 7-year-old she now wants to force to testify that she was the one who unalived her father.
Yeah. Also, don't look really bored and sound very like bitchy, like you have to return something to Kmart. Like, I'm here because people are accusing me of this heinous crime. Also, don't say a word if you don't know how to say it. Just say terrible crime. Second degree murder. I mean, could you be less? It's like she's at the DMV.
Yeah.
She's like, look, I have to get my title renewed, and this dude done died on me, and now they're trying to charge me, and he was a deadbeat to begin with. I mean, just go full Waffle House. That is what we are expecting. I would send you $1 if she went full Waffle House, and just went like, look, he was a deadbeat, and I was trying to get with someone else, and he was cheating on me. And sometimes you just gotta take care of justice, okay?
Some people
Go
need a
full.
little killing.
Yeah, just start playing Earl Had to Die from the Dixie Chicks. I mean, just lean in. Okay, this is why I wouldn't be a lawyer.
Why
Ma'am, your
can't criminals?
clients
Why
have
can't
flaws.
criminals say heinous? Isn't that the one that Bradley Yawn kept messing up?
Heinous.
Well,
Heinous.
Bradley Yawn messed up just about everything.
Yeah, I mean, what did
I think heinous was one of them that he kept saying,
Hey.
and it was wrong every time.
Yeah, it
was
was
different
like,
and wrong every time.
I'm just saying this story isn't probable; it's improbable.
And logic is his favorite pastime.
If she doesn't start this with, when my mother told me once about, actual evidence, my brother stole the remote. What had happened?
No, but like I can't stand the whole like she's innocent, but then she's like, if anybody knows me, I'm all about my kids. So you're innocent because you're all about your kids? Like, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
understand.
don't throw your daughter again.
Yeah.
If you were really about your kids, you would have either pled guilty or you wouldn't have shot their damn father. I mean,
Yeah.
let's keep it a buck, but
But like,
also,
what
they
does it
can
have to do
totally
with anything?
Jesus.
because she can't fake real emotion. I mean, again, she has a face and a voice and an attitude for the DMV. Florida may be hiring, I don't know, but I think you would do well with license plates, ma'am. Godspeed.
I just love that her lawyer set her up to beg money with him in it. Oh, we missed a good part where he claims her tattoo inspiration he claimed he was special forces and knew how to unalive people, and then they changed it to my daughter did it because we had a lot of DV going on. Apparently, she was one of the good DVers. She might have been really, really aggressive.
So was he, let me guess, was the guy that was supposedly special forces, did he work like an admin for the National Guard? Or was his special forces Call of Duty only?
We didn't even get
I think
details. It was just like a
he
big secret.
just claimed that he had worked security for Bush.
Yeah. That's
Funny
cool.
enough,
explains a whole lot.
he cleared out that bush area.
And now
real
his
fast.
name works security for. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
This is not the same case I'd been thinking of. I'm watching the Florida Gardener. I haven't really gotten into that. That's the whole someone hired someone to kill someone, and maybe the mom tried to escape to somewhere.
Yeah.
Just if anyone goes to Norway, know this.
I find it funny too. It does make children laugh. Mo tested and approved.
But it's because
Tissyphant? What is that?
Tissyphant.
Tissyphant.
Just a fan.
It's because tisse is pee. To pee is to tisse. So we in Denmark,
Tissa?
this is like a nickname you give say to small kids. Say, go out there and pee with your tissyphant. We would call it sometimes you'll for the female part you'll call it a tissetroll, which is a pee troll.
Oh my God.
I don't know it's because that's where the cooties live, but it could be that.
This makes the troll dolls really, really uncomfortable now.
Now you get the. They're from the 80s, so it's a remnant of the 70s. We let it grow wild.
Yeah.
Gives a new meaning to the merkin.
That's yeah. This is the Danish we need to learn today. Exactly. Denmark is weird. Poor little kid. It's the same we call on my island. We call the part of your body you sit on. You call that a mill, like a windmill.
I thought you said MILF. I was like, what?
No. No.
Sit on a MILF?
Well, at some point, my kids, well, at least my first kid sat on a MILF. Then I got over that part.
It's all fun and games until someone turns into a gilf, and then it's weird. Just kidding.
I just have tissetroll stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Like, why? That's just rude. Why is it a troll?
Okay, it's better than what my boys called it, which I think I can say, but it's basically girl and then ginger. So
what?
Because okay, well, my youngest, most feral, being observant one day and not able to let me have my bathroom in peace, he's like, your wiener is weird. And I said, well, thank you. It's not, that's not what it's called. And I tried to use the correct terms. And I try to use the correct terms because I'm like, I don't want you saying weird. And he's like, it's called a girl-gina? You people are weird. And he just,
We're gonna kill Baker.
oh. You know, elephant trunk might have been better. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's just a font.
Troll might.
Font.
Just a font. I'm just gonna start saying that now.
In Dutch, they just call it a front bib and a rear bib. That's not as fun.
Probably a better term.
A bib? I'm so confused.
Do the children say mumitroll in Finland about their PP equipment, Medita? That could be fun. Trolls are. We see it so. It's a weird. Scandinavian cartoons, kind of weird. I think psychedelics might have been involved.
Probably.
Wait, The Danish one is the one where the guy has the long thing and the girl has the long rituals. That's Danish. They were on drugs.
No, that's
it's kind of
that's
sad
totally
that gravity
common.
does work like that, though.
Well,
Like, who
we
comes
had
up
a
with
lot of
this?
lot of people got angry about that when it hit American and English media, and we were like, "What? It's on TV. It's for kids."
You learn how
And
to,
that, well,
you
but
know,
that's another way
basic-
you can. That's another slang for a teaser fan is dealer man. So you call it your dealer or the dealer man. I really should be more careful what I'm talking about on the YouTubes.
I just realized that too. I'll remember that for about 5 seconds.
Yeah. These are the nightmare fuel that is the mummy trolls. There's witches and all kinds of stuff in it.
Why do the horses or hippos have no mouths or
Because
noses?
it's mummy trolls. I don't know. That's
that
and,
is nightmare
and
fuel.
don't tell me with those bags under her eyes that pipe is only tobacco.
You know, to be
Wacky
fair,
tobacco.
on days where all of my children are lined up with the mouthless hippos / horses, and they're like, no one broke this. No one. We have no idea how this mess got here. I feel a kinship with her. I'll put on a funny hat. I'll just have a pipe and I'll just sit back and enjoy the crazy.
This is the most horrendous. I'm so sad I can't show it to you. If you can, go look up Mumitrollene on the YouTubes. They are nightmare fuel. It's the worst show on the planet, and we saw it a lot as kids. It's like, have you seen that Pingo, that penguin who says and always gets into trouble? I hate him. I hate his voice.
Okay, I think you're almost right, but Caillou is the worst children's show ever. I've had dreams where we go in and like, oh, Call of Duty Caillou, because he's like, but mom, he's the most whiny kid that looks like he might have leukemia. I mean, and then you feel bad. He's annoying. They're all annoying. Caillou is annoying. I'd rather have the backyardigans if I'm choosing my torture, or the bubble guppies.
Oh, you Welsh lady.
Caillou can go under the fire pit. Caillou. I don't know who it is. YouTube bots don't pick up on Danish to English or English to Danish. Double entendre is the hope baker. Well, then I can say tidstroll some more.
Ooh.
I can just say hun fik en tatovering lige rundt om tidstrollen.
What?
Nope. Exactly.
What?
That front hippo has the look that he just farted and doesn't want to be caught.
It does.
You step on an elevator, you thought it was empty, and you're like, whew. And then someone gets on the next floor, and you're like, oh, who is that? Who did this? This is a terrible smell.
It's kind of like when you go. I was in the gym one day, and I had just walked into the bathing area, bathing area, and there's a wall, and then it's a subsection, so there's like 4 showers on each side, and again, it's Denmark, so it's open showering. It's not boxes or anything. You just go in there and get your wash on. And I didn't even hang up my towel, and a guy come running from the other side and said, smells like someone just peed in here. Yeah, brother, that was probably you because I didn't even turn on the water. So he had that look on his face. Oh, I'm gonna blame it on someone else. And yes, it did smell like someone had peed in there. Why do it because we have 4 showers next to each other. There's no divide. There's nothing, and it runs to one outlet. Why pee in that one?
Is it a sign? Maybe it's a sign of friendship. I don't know. He feels comfortable enough to be around.
But then don't do it a day where you didn't have your water balance in check, so you smell like the donkeys.
He's nose blind to himself. He doesn't realize how bad he smells. He needs a friend.
I don't know. But it was he had this. Look at that dad in the background. He's on LSD.
That's a dad? I thought it was a mouse.
No, that one. This one, he has a weird name. He's something weird. But this is the dad. He's on LSD. Look at those eyes. He's seeing things that's not in existence.
Well, I mean, they've been married a long time.
Yeah, look at her. Her sad eyes. It's Saturday, and I just changed the sheets. And it's Saturday. Finally. And this kid is standing there saying, "Don't look up my search history." Medita and Vanilla, what's the name of that weird thing? The mouse thingy.
Well, it's going to be called Mickey, but, Disney doesn't like that.
Mommy Papa is the most kindest dad ever.
His name is Mommy Papa?
Mommy is the name of the troll family. It's Mummy.
Sorry.
We call it. But so he's not Mommy Papi. He's
so it's the surname and then. Oh, okay.
I am too modest for this convo. Diana C, I'm sorry. When we have little D on, she always takes it dark places. It's we tried to tell her, can you talk less? And she said, you wanted me on. You're gonna get the full ball. This is the good content I grew up with. This is a Trollepus from Trollehøj. Look, he's playing with the animals.
I like him. He looks like my youngest, most feral, except for the red hair. I could imagine my youngest, most feral finding a fox and a rabbit and a skunk.
No, it's a crow.
Oh. Okay, maybe I do need glasses.
Does look like a skunk. I thought it was a skunk too.
Yeah.
We don't have skunks in Denmark.
Oh my gosh, this is what happens when Chucky became a real boy. You have the final episode of Child's Play in book form. I love it.
And it's called Troll de Puss.
Troll the puss. Huh.
I mean, that sounds like a word I would make up. So kind of like it.
But I think you should get these books immediately to your most feral because this kid he has a magic thing that he can put in his mouth and then he disappears. It's a little, I believe it's a little piece of wood or something, and then he disappears.
Where can we buy one of those pieces of wood? I'm just asking for a friend.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
No, this is a good Christian channel. We are never immature on this one. We are sharing our culture.
Valhalla said Chucky's origin story.
Missing child last seen being carried away by gregarious animals.
In unirolls, they're not overalls. It only has one strap, so it's a uniroll.
What's that Swedish kid who writes Vanilla? That one you read at Christmas. The guy
She
who
put a
who
suggestion
travels
in
on
here for you
who
earlier.
travels on a goose. We have weird stories. I just found out.
She said, "Show them hat if natter, hattie napper."
What?
I have to go back and find that because Jamie invents letters in words.
It says
yeah, it's our fault.
HATTIFNATTAR.
Had a fatter. What?
Hat
Half.
if natter.
I don't think my mouth works that way. I would try to learn and I'd be just like,
Oh, yeah, that's the evil things in the mummy story.
wait, you guys had mummies too?
No, that we saw before was the mummy trolls.
Oh, okay. I was like,
But these are called Hadifnat, I think. Fnat is also a disease you can get.
What is happening? This language.
We're spreading culture. I'm just trying to,
and
they're
disease
really
is
well.
they're all on their way to get some Cheetos because they have the munchies bad. He's like, we're going to the corner shop. You buy 87 Snickers, 74 Cheetos, and 3 Mountain Dews.
Sounds about right.
What in
the
These are the Hadifatters. Hadifatters are tall, thin, ghost-like creatures resembling 2 long white socks or thin fungi. They have round necklace heads with 2 round, unfocused eyes. Below their heads on either side are 5 quivering finger-like appendages, which can also function together as hands. They are silent and serious, having neither the ability to talk nor to hear, but in contrast, their tactile senses are extremely accurate, and they can sense even the most minor vibrations in the ground beneath them. They communicate seemingly by telepathy, and their eyes change color depending on ambient weather conditions.
What the hell?
Despite having
And I'm pretty sure they're sold at pure romance parties.
Yeah.
This is these are the evil ones in the mummy troll.
Who got paid to write that about a sock puppet? Like they were on
found their mom's night drawer and they were just scarred for life.
Yep. Oh my word.
I liked the Drew Carey. That was good.
I love Drew Carey show. That was awesome. Mimi was the best.
Yeah. They come with batteries.
Oh my god.
No, weed is highly illegal in Denmark. More than 3 grams, and you'll get a fine no matter what. But you can get prison time for more than 3 grams, I believe. What made them evil? Look at him.
Look, yeah,
I'd
just
be
look
upset with my creator too. Got little no mouths to say things or pop off with. I mean,
well, this says they can't hear or talk. That would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Come on.
But they are weird. They just travel along. They don't really do anything. They meet up on an island and talk about the weather. It's weird. We have weird cartoons, I admit it. And yes, as Fedorowski puts it, when we say puss, it's like you will call someone honey. It's puss. How you doing? So, kind of like that.
Calls people puss as like an term of endearment.
Yeah, we call him puss.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't try that with American chicks. I'm just throwing that out there for a friendly
Yeah.
PSA. I don't know that we would respond as well.
No, I know in America everyone is horny. Hey, honey, how your day? Hey, honey, missed you. That's weird too.
Oh, honey.
At least we don't do it sexual.
That's it. We need to do public readings. We need to translate these into English and just do panels where we read these books because I think this is awesome.
Yeah, puss is one of the most common names for a pet cat in Norway. You call any cat a puss, so most people just keep calling it that and don't bother. We make a name for them, but we'll always end up calling them, hey, puss, 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 puss.
Oh no, I have, Dingus, Sir Dingus, Lord of Chaos from Middle Management. I mean, he has an entire title.
Yeah, but we don't. Well, on my island, we have a certain way with words, as some might have said. So if we are talking about cats, it's just cats. But if we're talking about a specific cat, we'll put an I in the end. So you can talk about a cat or catty. Catty is a specific cat. Then people know, oh, it's that cat over there. We're weird. Talking about being weird.
Hi. I have nothing to grift. Thanks for having me on today. I've missed streaming and everything. So everybody have a good day. That's it.
Jamie quit.
Jody got married. Should have known it wouldn't last long. That was a perfect setup.
Yep.
Well, it's my turn. Sup? I don't have anything either. I have a bunch of stupid animal videos on my channel. I was chasing an armadillo the other night. That's there. That's about it. Go pet a donkey.
Hi guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End. I'll be fixing up my room some more, but also join me for Legal Shenanigans Theater. We are finishing up Elizabeth Wetlaufer. Legal Shenanigans Theater presents Reap the Fart Wind. This is the part of the interrogation where, well, Miss Wetlaufer's digestive system realizes this effer is cooked and we are trying to get out of here. And unfortunately for the detective investigating her, he has to stay in that hot box of fartness. It's hilarious.
Yummy.
That's why you need to watch Mo today and learn all about hotboxing, which is also a different term for a Dutch oven. On that note, there's only one thing to say. Remember craft and things with Danny T and Jesse later. Jamie will be there painting her nails, yelling at you like she does all the time because she didn't get to say goodbye.
Bye, Jamie.
And
Bye, guys.
enjoy the rest of the weekend. Go.
Sorry.
Oh, there she is.
I had to run away. I had to go do something real quick. I don't know what do you want me to say?
Oh.
Talk about your new show you're starting with, Danielle.
I'm not starting a new show. I don't have time. I barely have
Beauty
time
on
to
a
hang out with you.
budget. What time will Beauty on a Budget be today?
I mean, you can just ask me. I don't got to stream about it.
I need some content.
Tips and tricks. Well, if you want to let me talk about it for 5 seconds, and then cut me
I
off.
want to give you a 2-hour show every weekend. I will pay you
really
50
need 2
bucks.
hours,
I'll
though?
pay you $50 a month to go out and buy all the knockoffs and show people how to live.
Yeah, Jamie, you
beautiful
can
on a
teach me how
budget.
to put on makeup because I'm just guessing here.
I don't use a lot of makeup. It's really just lotion.
That was a
and
humble
blush.
brag. I am naturally beautiful.
Yeah, you know.
She's not lying.
Nope.
Well, thanks.
She is just like me and good old Abe. We don't lie and we hunt vampires.
Anything out there can be duped, and that's what I like to do. I like to find deals and try it out.
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Checking your honor.
So you literally
I
built
didn't
a
do it.
cannon? Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Go
All right, I'm in love.
back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody has.